seems like there are a lot of reasons these days to be concerned about the state of our public lands. Across the western landscape, wildfires are increasing, the wildfire season is getting longer, and severe and prolonged droughts have become commonplace. In 2015, more than 50% of the Forest Service's annual appropriated budget was dedicated to fighting these wildfires. This means that fewer and fewer funds are available to support other important agency work. Here in western North America, the effects of climate change can already be seen. The mountain pine beetle has decimated stands of pine trees from Canada down through New Mexico. Drought and increased temperatures are causing entire stands of aspen to die off. What the future holds for many of these forests is unclear. To make matters worse, many of our public lands have seen a tremendous increase in visitor traffic. The Front Range here in Colorado has seen an exponential growth in population, pushing more and more people further into the mountains to recreate. So why am I painting such a bleak picture about the state of our public lands? Perhaps it's to demonstrate how jobs in public land management are more important now than ever before. Considering the Obama administration's fiscal year 2016 budget request proposes fairly large increases in spending for natural resources, national parks, and the Land and Water Conservation Fund, I would say the future for land management looks bright. Earlier this year, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper created the Colorado Outdoor Recreation Industry Office to recognize the tremendous importance recreation plays in the Colorado economy and the quality of life for its citizens. I wanted to share a few of my personal experiences that give me hope for the future of our public lands.
We're on the Gunsight Trail, putting it in today with the Crested Butte Land Trust. We got a beautiful day, and we are building some beautiful single track right here.
2 miles of track. It's pretty much just flowing as much as it can through the trees and maximizing single track in there. Doug Bradbury did all the work up here. He's been sleeping up here. Tim Kugler, a bunch of the boys from the club. John Chandler been getting out and looking at it, but Doug's been sleeping out here, man. And from walking it was great before it was single track. I'm really eager to go up there now and see what it looks like. But again, many thanks to the Land Trust and all the crew at the Simba organization for doing what they do and getting this done. All the people coming out here, I heard 160 plus. I'm sure it's up there.
Where do you see, or where do you envision sort of recreation management? Let's talk specifically about that. Where do you see that going in the next, say, 15 to 25 years? Sort of status quo the way it is now, or do you see things changing quite a bit in the way management is done on the public landscape?
You know, as far as how it's done, I think it'll evolve, because right now, especially in Colorado, we hear it from the highest level, from the governor's office, hey, recreation is important. Our state is growing. We're encouraging people to move to Colorado, especially the Front Range where the jobs are and the housing is. And then we're letting them know that the entire state is there for them to recreate in. So from Steamboat Springs to Durango and everywhere in between, the Front Range is able to unload during the summer on weekends. Colorado is known as a very fit place, so it's active outdoor activities. It's walking, hiking, riding bikes, all that kind of thing. So trails are a huge part of recreation, and you see it all over the state where the communities are pursuing trail systems, not only for the people that live in their communities, but also for visitors. And so you're only going to see more management, I think, because if you were to look back since, say, 1985, you'd probably be able to spot some trends that happened in communities. It was social trail development that's morphed into maybe where we're at now, where we're trying to work with land managers to make things happen. And what the next phase is, I don't know, but all I see is continued cooperation and continued management.